Okay, well, we have an uneven number of players this week. So yeah, we had an uneven number of players this week, and I unfortunately got the bye in round one, so I'm just watching Dion Mag versus AJMP. Oh, okay, yeah. So it looks like Dion Mag's probably playing Vampires, AJMP. Well, the first thing you might think is he's playing Dinosaurs, but knowing him, he's probably playing Elders. Believe that. I mean, I don't know how much his deck's changed since rotation, but I believe he's playing an Elder deck which used a card an artifact that you could pay for and tap it to put a historic card into play. Let's see if I can. Ooh, what's this? Ritual. Wait, what did he just play? Oh, Age. Okay. So DMag, Duress, AJ, and took the ritual set, okay. So yeah, Texamark, Nicol Bolas, Nezamol, more Nichols, more Texamarks. So I suppose it'll probably be largely a race to see whether DMag can do enough damage before AJ gets to cast a Texamark. Looks like Dion's struggling to put out threats though. Or maybe he's got some instant speed thing here. No? Yeah, unfortunately I'm still not very familiar with the everything that's in standard yet. But AJ just missed a land drop, didn't he? Yeah. So that means he still needs specifically a blue source to be able to run out Nicol Bolas and stabilize. That ritual soot's gone. Yeah, just lots of weenie vampires. Okay, maybe he's either Nicol Bolas, no, but maybe he's just drawing another ritual soot, yeah. You can save Dontae Vanguard. So he's still got DMag's still got a two turn clock on AJ. But I mean, AJ can Nicol Bolas next turn to potentially stabilise the board. But I mean, even then he's still a little ways off from getting where he needs to go. That I suppose it depends now on whether DMag can actually produce any more threats. I was going to say he probably doesn't have any reach because he's not in red, but that's not necessarily true. I mean, black often has, and black vampires often have draining effects. Okay, trying the Dragon Skull Summit. And there's Nicol Bolas. Although it's entirely conceivable that the reason that Mag's got 2 cards sitting still in his hand, he's just got a removal spell and he can kill Bolus and then attack for 3. Yeah, just a murder. So it looks like the little Dontae Vanguard can kill not only dinosaurs there but also AJ AMPs. That's all gone now. I'm sort of surprised that... Oh, I was going to say I was sort of surprised that Mag's running Evolving Wilds, since the mana seems pretty good at the moment, but Orzhov doesn't have that great mana at the moment, does it? Because it's not one of the Guilds of Ravnica guilds that's going to come in the next set. So yeah, he probably does need to run Evolving Wilds to get a consistent mana. So yeah, there's the draining effects I was talking about in the previous game. That Black's got a bit of it. Black vampires in particular. So he's DMI's got him on AJ on a 2-turn clock now. I've already forgotten the name of that sweeper that AJ's got. What is it called? Ritual Assault. There we go. And Demon Lord Belzenlock is another one of the big elders. Wait, was that from having too much in his hand? Yeah. Down to 1. Has DMAG got a another bit of drain? Although I think it's over either way, because even if AJ can play a land and sweep the board, a Dontae Vanguard will survive it and then down to 0. Or -2 in fact, but so yeah, here's the Ritual Assault, just a little bit too late. Dontae survives it. And wins both games. Alright, jumping into Spectate, another match. Yokai versus TR. Looks like Goblins versus Assassins maybe, or maybe just humans. Mono Red versus Demir. Well, that doesn't clarify things. What have we got? So yeah, 2 mana, 2/1/1 Goblins. Sacrifice Goblin. How much to target creature? Colorless, non-land permanent. Okay. The reason I think maybe assassins instead of just humans is the is it a Trata or something? The new Charter the Silencer. Vampire Assassin. And it's a sort of card that screams to be built around. It's common damage to a player, exile target creature that player controls and put a hit counter on that card. That player loses the game. They own 3 or more exiled cards with hit counters on them. Charter's owner shuffles a Charter into their library. Very weird, very clunky, but very powerful. Well, here we go. This might clarify. Yeah, Assassin. Dead weight for removal as well. And it's not just mono red, it's red white. It does look like I was going to say Yokai is struggling to put out a super threatening army, but he's managed it a bit more now. Blood Operative. Enters the battlefield, exile target card from a graveyard. When you surveil, if it's in your graveyard, you can pay 3 life to bring it back. And he's exiling the Legion War Boss, which is was in the new Goblin Rebel Master. Create a 1/1 red Goblin creature token at the beginning of combat on your turn. Gains haste and attacks if able. So it's actually, it's not as powerful as Goblin Rebel Master was, because the Mentor is not as powerful as the, gains when it attacks. It gets, is it +1/0 or +2/0 or something for each attacking creature or something like that. Maybe it was each attacking goblin. But Legion Warboss actually makes a bit more sense for a Goblin tribal thing, because it doesn't make all of your goblins attack each turn if able, which means it's not quite as risky to put in a goblin deck. It's an interesting card. Siege Gang Commander, I did not realise that was in Standard. So yeah, lots of powerful stuff going on in Goblins right now. Or at least 2 powerful things going on in Goblins. It just seems to be a lots of capacity to create tokens. More dead weight. I mean, it's kind of looking like TLR is going to need a sweeper to come back. Cast down. How does Mentor work again? Put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature with less power. Okay, sure. Probably not going to spend 3 life. In fact, not able to spend 3 life. There you go, Yokai, Goblins do what Goblins do. Put a lot of Goblins into play and then turn them sideways. Okay, still one more match going on before round 2 starts, so now looking at Love Taps MTG versus Brian 1234. And Okay, not super clear what Love Taps is playing. My instinct would be cats. I think there's still I don't know, maybe. I can't remember how many of the good cats have left standard now. I was that cat lord, 5-mana cat lord, but I think that might be an Amonkhet thing. Okay, looking more like soldiers then. And maybe Merfolk for Brian. Possibly Merfolk that's struggling to find blue mana. What we got here? Oaken Form. Okay, interesting. Possibly not what you want in this situation when you're facing down a board going wide. Yeah, definitely very soldiery and very go wide tokens and such mono white deck. Yeah, we're just running the Bonbons to their death just because it has the marshal is going to create another one, create another token, and flip this, and you can then pay, is it 2 or just 1 to draw a card? And he does. Although, does this... okay. Yeah, I was thinking it's created colourless mana for some reason, but no, it creates white. Johnny's Primate is not big enough to tangle with Tishana's Wayfinder, even with the Oaken Form. So yeah, I do wonder... Still not sure what Brian... what tribe Brian is running. This is a good draw for him to help stabilise the board though. Creating 3/1/1 blockers against all these tokens. 3 more creatures. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but on Mentor of the Meeks can, you give it time to work, it can pretty easily create an insurmountable amount of advantage. And another Legion's Landing, which is another card draw. This is yeah, it's a not an optional transform, so landing transforms any creates 1 mana essentially for this turn. Will Brian reveal? At least give me some more clues as to what tribe he's playing. No, this is... This is a very powerful card though. And just more sapling tokens. Which are both good against all these 1/1 tokens on the opposing side, on love tap side, and also for just chumping this huge Ajani's Pridemate rather. Yeah, but 2 mentors are the meekers. An unpleasant thing to have to face down against an opponent that's not mana screwed. So yeah, the soldiers managed to take it against Brian's Mystery Tribe.